Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something a little different. A review of the 2026 Toyota Will-Vi. Yep, Toyota decided to bring back the Will-Vi nameplate, but with a completely modern twist that's both nostalgic and futuristic at the same time. So let's get into what this quirky little car has to offer in terms of design, performance, and overall value. First impressions. It's impossible to ignore how bold and unique the new Will-Vi looks. Toyota really leaned into its retro roots, blending that boxy, geometric charm from the early 2000s model with sleek 2026-era design language. The front end has a soft, minimalist LED headlight signature that curves slightly with the hood, and the grille is practically non-existent, emphasizing its EV powertrain. The lines are clean, yet playful, and there's this almost concept car feel to the rear end, with a vertical rear windshield and narrow taillights that wrap subtly around the back. The wheel options are all pretty stylish too, with 17 and 18-inch aero alloys that add a sporty edge without looking too aggressive. It's not a big car, it's actually shorter than a Corolla Cross, but every inch of it looks intentional. Definitely not something that'll blend into the parking lot, and that's kind of the point. Inside, Toyota kept the same design philosophy. The cabin is super minimalist, but has a charming, modern retro feel. The dash is clean and uncluttered, dominated by a floating 12.3-inch infotainment screen in the center and a slim digital instrument cluster behind the wheel. Physical buttons are minimal, but the touch-sensitive controls are responsive and intuitive. Toyota's latest UI is much smoother than past generations, and it includes wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Materials are a mix of soft-touch synthetics, eco-fabrics, and brushed aluminum trim. You can tell Toyota is targeting the young urban crowd here. It's all about sustainable, smart design. The seats are surprisingly roomy for a compact EV, with a lounge-style layout that's really comfortable for daily commuting. Rear legroom is decent, especially considering the compact size, and there's a flat floor thanks to the dedicated EV platform. Cargo space is a little tight, but the back seats do fold flat to help you out when needed. Now let's talk performance. The 2026 Will-Vi is available in both single-motor front-wheel drive and a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup. The base FWD model puts out about 201 horsepower, which is more than enough for city driving and highway cruising. It's not a rocket, but it's peppy and handles surprisingly well thanks to the low center of gravity and lightweight construction. The AWD variant steps it up with 302 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of around 5.7 seconds, which is pretty impressive for a car that looks like it was designed by an anime character. Steering is tight, and while it's not a corner carving machine, it feels composed and confident at speed. Regenerative braking is adjustable, and there's even a one-pedal drive mode for those who like a more EV-centric driving feel. Battery. Options include a standard 54 kilowatt pack, good for about 230 miles of range, and a larger 68 kilowatt option that stretches things to just over 300 miles. Both support fast charging, and Toyota says you can get from 10 to 80% in about 27 minutes at a DC fast charger, which puts it right in line with competitors like the Hyundai Kona Electric and the Nissan Leaf E+. As for pricing, the base model starts at around $28,000, which is a pretty solid entry point for a stylish EV with this much personality. The mid-trim, which includes the larger battery and a few extra tech upgrades, goes for about $32,000. If you want the dual-motor AWD version with all the bells and whistles, heated and ventilated seats, premium sound system, panoramic roof, you're looking at just under $38,000 before incentives. That puts the 2026 Will-Vi in a really interesting spot. More affordable than something like a Tesla Model 3, but a lot more unique and design forward than your typical budget EV. It's not trying to be a performance car or a luxury cruiser. It's just a really well thought out, distinctive urban EV that brings some fun and personality back to compact electric cars. If you're into cars that break the mold and you want something practical, electric, and just different enough to turn heads without screaming for attention, the Will-Vi might be worth a serious look. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more honest car reviews every week.